What's going on, Raider Nation? Welcome back. It's been a few weeks here, and now it's time for OTAs. In some breaking news, we're going to be playing in Canada for that third preseason game. It's not much of a surprise to anybody because we thought this might be coming down, and it's kind of insane because this wasn't so much sure of a thing, when the preseason was put out, so brand new news, we're going to be playing in Winnipeg. It'll be interesting now that the draft is over because we know we'll see Josh Jacobs there. We'll see AB. We'll probably see a little bit of Carr. We're going to see Aaron Rodgers and whatever weapons they have now. Our first little bit of OTAs is done. They'll be meeting again here from Tuesday to Thursday of this week. So I'm sure we'll get some more information there. But so far, AB showed up. Man, it feels great. It feels great to have AB there. He's part of the team. He's actually there for practice, showing up, just being the best that he can be. So it's awesome for us. I went back and looked at some of our career yardage guys in the running back position. I want Josh Jacobs to be on top of this list, or at least in that top 5 there. You figure he has a good 6 years with us under Gruden's offense. Let's say injuries are pretty tame. I think after 6 years, he can at least be up there with Clem Daniels at about the 5,000 yard mark. I would love Josh Jacobs to be in the top 3 for us. If we look at that, Marcus Allen is leading our list here. He has 8,545. Mark Van Egan has 5,907. Clem Daniels was one of our first running backs. He had 5,103 with us. If Josh Jacobs can get to about the 6,000 mark, he'll be our second running back. And I think that's a great spot. Anywhere in this top 3 would be good for him. So that's my goal for him for his career with the Raiders. After that, we have Napoleon Kaufman. He had 4,792 with the Raiders. And then after that is Marv Hubbard. He had 4,394. I left those on the list because then at number 6 is Darren McFadden. He had 4,247 with us. If I have a goal at all for Josh Jacobs, it's to beat McFadden's total. I want Josh Jacobs to move up the list, and I want him in the top 5 or so. Charlie Garner only had 2,354 yards with us. And then Bo Jackson had 2,782. Again, the main one that I'm looking for Josh Jacobs to be is McFadden. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I just don't like McFadden's history with us. I look back at some of the highlights with him, and he looks like a good runner, right? He looks tall. He looks like he can get through some tackles. He looks like he can do the job, but when you look at his numbers, he obviously had the one good year with us. Every single year after that was 600, 700 yards. So my goal for Josh Jacobs is to beat McFadden's overall Raider total, and I think he can do that in 5 years. On the same note here, you can see down there's some of our Raider passing totals, and Carr only needs 339 to catch Stabler. So my question for you guys in the comment section there is, do you think he's going to catch Stabler with 340 yards at least and then pass him? You think he's going to do that in week 1 against the Broncos? Or if anything, it would be week 2, and that's against the Chiefs. So leave me your opinion down in the comments there. In my opinion, and obviously I'm a Raider fan, but I think we're going to have 400 yards against the Broncos. I think we're going to go for 380 yards, a few touchdowns. And we had a really good 92% game against them, so hopefully no interceptions. In OTA news, Jonathan Abram looks the part. One of the best things that I've seen on this offseason is Derek Carr increasing in his confidence and just overall accepting the team as his own team. This really is his team. I love how he is open with the media about how him, Mayock, Gruden, and Mark Davis are all communicating together. I'm so excited and I'm so proud of this franchise. I think we have the best minds in football Everybody's communicating. Everybody's on the same page. We have weapons. Dude, look at LaMarcus Joyner covering AB. It's AB, so obviously he made that catch. But we have good corners. We have a good secondary. Our line is looking good. Offensive line has a hole, but Brandon Parker might move over. So things are looking good, you guys. I love this team more and more every day. I love the offseason, and I can't wait for the actual season to start. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. I wanted to give a little update about the off-season dates with OTAs. And I wanted to look at Josh Jacobs a little bit and forecast maybe what his career yardage is going to look like with the Raiders. So again, thanks for tuning in. We have more OTA news coming up soon. And as you know, we got training camp and mini camp and everything else coming up soon here. Keep tuning in. Thank you guys for always coming back, and we'll see you in the next one.